Hello everybody, what's going on? This is Andrew, and today we're going to have a little fun, because what is better than a Grixis pile? A singleton Grixis pile. Today I'm playing this Lutri the Spellchaser deck, which means that all of our non-lands have to be singleton, they have to be unique. But Lutri lets us potentially copy an instant or sorcery spell. It's a really powerful effect, lets you double up on, your Maestro's Charm, your Kolaghan's Command, even like your counter spells if you're fighting a counter war. It's a powerful effect to have access to, and so sometimes building a singleton deck could be a good idea. When you build a deck like this, you need to realize that instead of needing a specific card, you're just going to get similar powerful cards that do similar effects, but not always the right one, right? So like we have a Torrential Gearhulk here. We can never rely on drawing and casting a Torrential Gearhulk, but we have other powerful ways to end the game, like Nicol Bolas, Shark Typhoon, Ashiok, Leer. So if you, so it's kind of weird. You need to think about the whole deck as like, okay, we've got Consider and Opt, so we basically have two opts, right? Cling to Dust is kind of an opt because you can draw a card. You've got Duress and Thoughtseize. You've got Fatal Push, Flame Blast Bolt, and Bloodchief's Thirst. So, you think of cards in pairs or in groups like that, and it helps make this deck make a little bit more sense. So yeah, this deck is just a control or a big mid-range deck that uses Lutri to pull ahead of the game. In the sideboard, we've got more random cards in Grixis colors. Ray of Enfeeblement, Aether Gust, Disdainful Stroke, Moment of Craving is great against aggro decks, Fry, Narset, Pithing Needle, Soul Guide Lantern, Feed the Swarm is nice if your opponent has pesky enchantments, Noxious Grasp for green and white decks, Mystical Dispute of course, Anger the Gods, Enter the God Eternals is one of my favorite cards, and then Thought Distortion to beat up control decks. Yeah, so we're just gonna hop into a couple of matches, and hopefully I can show off that, while this deck looks kind of weird, it can win games, and it's pretty good, and Lutri is cheap enough that it really helps pull ahead in certain matchups. So, let's hop in. Alright, getting into our first match here, we won the die roll, we get to play first. This hand is close. I think I'm keeping it just because I have the Shark Typhoon to cycle. So I'll play a tap land on one, and then my plan is going to be to cycle the Shark Typhoon on two. Yeah. I'll pass though, with mana up, so I can kill something if they cast something here. They cast something with a mana suspiciously up. Not sure if we go for the kill or if we just cycle the Shark Typhoon. Kind of like cycling Shark Typhoon still. Cool. Found the land. I'm just gonna go tap land, go here, cast Heartless Act on the Ascendant Spirit. Supreme Phantom, sure. I'm very sure that they have a Spell Pierce, but I just have to cast my spells. Yeah. There's Spell Pierce. Let's see. I feel like the Young Pyromancer is a long ways away from doing anything. I'm trying to decide if I hold up counter magic or just Murderous Rider, the Supreme Phantom. Or to just kill the Ascendant Spirit. That's another option, right? Let's continue killing the Ascendant Spirit. I'm doing that now because they're tapped out. This deck plays a lot of cheap removal spells like Spell Pierce. one of the problems. You have to cast your removal spells when they're tapped out, so they get to land their Curious Obsession. They missed, though. Drown in the Lock can kill this. Yeah, I'm gonna fire it off. It's not getting any better for me. This could be like a Jory Disruption. No. They can just fire up Faceless Haven here. Our hand did not play out in a way where we were good against this mono blue deck. I think after sideboarding we get a little bit better. I can go Young Pyromancer plus Thoughtseize here to see what's up and make a 1/1. Yeah, I'm just dead here. We'll concede. This mono blue deck, we wanted either a sweeper there or, you know, something. Our hand was not particularly good against them. Mystical Dispute sounds great. Ray of Enfeeblement can be good. It can pick off stuff early, and they have Brazen Borrower, so I think I bring this in. Moment of Craving seems good. Fry seems good. Anger of the Gods seem good. Narset, maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. Same with Enter the God Eternals. I like killing their stuff, but this is a really expensive way to kill their stuff. Lear seems great. I think I want all of this stuff. Young Pyromancer doesn't seem to do a lot. I just need to survive. Do I want Thoughtseize against them? I think actually yes, because it's a cheap piece of interaction. I think I want as many cheap pieces of interaction as I can get. Like Sinister Sabotage I think is a little too expensive. I'm not sure about Go Blink either. Maestro's Charm, maybe. Sorin makes 2/3 flyers. That could be okay. I don't love the Maestro's Charm. I kind of want to cut the Behold the Multiverse too. I just don't know that I'll have time to do that. And then just rely on my other stuff to pull me ahead. I think that's fine. I don't think I want to tap out for Narset. And I think Enter the God Eternals might be too slow. So yeah, let's give this a shot. You could make the argument that Thought Distortion is good in this matchup, but I think it's just way too slow. Play first. This hand's much better than the last one, so we'll keep it. Am I shocking this in so I can consider? I don't think so. Now I'll just pass. I'll consider plus Cling, I think. I don't need land, so I'm just looking for interaction. I'll take that. That's fine. Now we'll Thoughtseize. Trying to decide if they want to counter my Thoughtseize. And if they do have Spell Pierce, I can actually pay for it. They could also flash in a creature here. A Spectral Sailor or Rattle Chains, potentially. Yeah, cast Spectral Sailor, sure. Dispute, Icon, Slip Out the Back, Rattle Chains, Mystical Dispute. So 2 disputes. I don't think I'm going to take a dispute. I don't have that many blue cards in my hand right now, actually. I might take the Rattle Chains because it's the only other creature in their hand. Or I can take the Icon of Ancestry because this lets them find more creatures. So I think that's the one I want to take. And then I need to decide if I'm just casting Fry this turn or casting the Croxa. I think I'm casting the Croxa. Just to keep attacking their hand here. Let's see what they discard. One of the disputes, sure. Land hit for 1 pass, probably. I'm just passing here. They can cast the Rattle Chains, and now they can use this to protect it. So I can't even really do anything about the Rattle Chains. I'll just pass. I guess what I could have done is cast the Tainted Indulgence as an instant there. I'll just cast it now, though. Really, they're disputing this. Sure. It's fine by me. I'll cling to dust just to cycle this away. Let's do this plus pick up Lutri. Pass. They found another icon. That's annoying. Yeah, I think I need to just let them hit me for 5 here. Goal against command, anyone? Duress. Duress is actually a really good draw. So I can Duress. They have 2 slip out the backs. Okay. Then I'll play this. The icon makes what I want to do next turn not really work also. I want to fry something and then flash Lutri and then fry something. But the Faceless Haven makes it so that can't work the way I want it to. We'll see how they play this turn. Double Fry is going to be good. And then I can get Croxa back. So let's fry. I think I have to fry the Rattle Chains. Yeah, we'll see if they want to let it resolve. If they drew another counterspell, I'm kind of done here, but gotta play the cards that I've got access to, you know? Don't counterspell me. Okay, looks like it's gonna work. So I got to fry the thing through their counterspell. They get to hit for 2 here. That's okay. Not great. Oh, the Bloodchief's Thirst is a good draw, though. It's a really good draw. So now I can shock. I can Bloodchief's Thirst. Oh, that's a bad decision, opponent. Crocs is coming for your last card. Let's see. If I draw Torrential Gearhulk, I want to have Fry in my graveyard, I think. Yeah, I'll start attacking. Second Faceless Haven's a little scary. Ashiok's a nice draw, though. So Icon means that Lutri can't attack anymore. So I'll attack with Croxa. Hitcha. I can play Ashiok here. They get to grab a creature. Oh, they missed. Oh, cool. That means they win. That means I get to bounce the icon and they have to discard it, and then we're done. Cool. Pull out a win against Mono Blue. Do I have any other ways to kill artifacts? Doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. I mean, I have a couple other ways to deal with artifacts. I've got the Negate, the Drown, the K Command, the Brazen Borrower, the Ashiok. Yeah, I just gotta hope that that's enough, I think. Alright, let's run it back. That draw was cool. It was a bunch of our really cheap stuff, and then Croxa. Croxa got to win us the game there. Okay, game 3. Opponents on the play. That's a little scary, but not a ton we can do about it. This hand's pretty good, though. Swamp, or black side up on turn 1. So if they do this, then I can just zap it. Cool. Oh, and nothing from them here. Well, I don't think I just fire off the Expressive Iteration. I think I'll cycle the Shark Typhoon here. Cerulean Drake. Kind of weird. Do I try to make a bigger shark? Do I actually need to cycle right now? Nah, I'm just gonna pass. Let's iterate. Do I want Negate or Ashiok? I'm gonna take Ashiok. I'm just gonna play this tapped. I'll just kill the thing. Deerhulk. Hulk? Okay. We've got Raven Fuelment to get back. I'm not going to play Ashiok into counter magic. I'm just not going to do it. I'll make a 3/3 shark this turn, though. Sounds pretty good to me. Mountain hit for 3. Go. Brazen Borrower. Oh, that's fine. No, it happens. Sometimes your stuff gets borrowed. We'll consider the possibilities. Yeah, I'll just draw that. Fry's a good draw too. Just pick up Lutri pass. Cast Brazen Borrower, sure. I think I just go to Moment of Craving this. They could have a counter spell. This could not work, but it could. Yeah, that's fine. Let it resolve, pass the turn. I'm not going to shoot the Brazen Borrower with the Fry. I'll just wait. Now what? I can Croxa. And then have Fry plus Lutri up. And Memory Deluge. I'm glad this resolves. I get to take a card from their hand. Take a Spell Pierce, sure. Yeah, I'll just pass. So I'm wondering about like upkeep going for the double kill. I'm doing an upkeep because they had 3 mana at end of turn. If they wanted to fight over this, they were going to be able to. So I'd rather make them spend mana on their turn here to fight over it. And they had the Mystical Dispute, so they didn't spend that much mana, but I still think that's the right play. Cool. Supreme Phantom means that this Extinction Event might hit. Don't have a second land. So I can only cast 1 spell. Let's go for Crippling Fear because it's the less powerful of the 2. Hopefully this Extinction Event hits next turn. If I find a land and I can go Extinction Event into Croxa or into Memory Deluge, that would be great, obviously. The Faceless Haven's gonna get frisky. Yep, I'm at 5. No land. Means I just really need this to resolve. I guess I could do Bolt plus Gear Hulk to block Flashback Fry. Ugh. Lofty Denial gets me anyway. Mystical Dispute does not stop the extinction event. Extinction event, kill everything, go to 1, or dead if they draw Supreme Phantom. Or Icon of Ancestry, so am I playing around that or that? I think I'm just going to pass. This feels a little greedier. But if it works, I'm just going to win the game. If this doesn't work, I'm just dead, and I realize that. But I think this way actually plays around more. Yep, go to attacks. I'd like to shoot Rattle Chains. I'd like to cast Torrential Gear Hulk. They had the Mystical Dispute, so I should have done it the other way. Well, that's hard. Like I said, this way I get beat up by a couple counter spells. If I did it the other way, them top decking another Supreme Phantom or an Icon of Ancestry also just kills me. So, yeah, a little unfortunate. I got stuck with too many expensive cards in my hand there at the end. Had 7 lands. I needed an 8th to be able to start double spelling. If I had found that 8th land at any point, that could have been good. There might have been a turn where I cast some removal spells, but I should have just cast the Memory Deluge instead to dig for a land. I'd have to go back and check, but yeah, that was close. That was tough. I thought we were going to be able to get there, but it's not how it went. All right, let's play some more Magic. This hand seems good. I'm going to keep it. I'll play Watery Grave on 1 tapped. Hope I find a land so I can just Fabled Passage on turn 4. They're taking a mulligan. So this Go Blink will probably pull us ahead. I've got a decent little curve here. Alright, let's see what our opponent's up to. Haunted Ridge tapped on 1. Okay. Some sort of sacrifice deck. These are my cards, opponent. What do you think? They take the Go Blank, sure. Just play that and pass. Another Thoughtseize. I think I just let it resolve. We have no idea what they're playing yet, other than the multiple Thoughtseizes. We'll just play Steam Vents tapped and pass. Hold up negate. Next turn we'll play the Fabled Passage. We're just chilling. We're waiting to find one of our card advantage pieces, but after next turn we've got Rider plus negate up. Oh, they're also a Grixis pile. Interesting. I don't see a reason to jam here. See, I'll shock this in. I'll just pass. I could pick up Lutri this turn. Kind of want to have Murderous Rider up though. So yeah, having a Swift End and Negate up here just means that we're kind of covered against everything for the foreseeable future at least. I think I will... kind of want to negate this. Is that silly? I'm gonna negate the Bone Crusher. I don't care about the 2 damage, but negate gets rid of the Bone Crusher. Okay. And then they just Maestro's Charm. Draw 1 card, put 2 into the graveyard. Oh, I just realized negate tapped me funny, so I have to fetch black with that. If I want to cast this, that's fine. I would have tapped the Steam Vents if I was paying attention, but that's fine. If they've got Sorens, they've got Dresses. This is just a Grixis control mirror match, I guess. Yeah, you got it. Thought sees me again. Take my Soren. See if I care. My guess is that they take Soren here. Oh, they took Lear? Interesting. And they've got Graveyard Trespasser. Sure. I think I'll just draw a card. Tainted Indulgence. Interesting. So I have 1, 2, 3. That would be 4. Or land is 4. If I Murderous Rider this and discard the Soren, that's 5. And then I can just draw 2 cards. I actually think I am going to Murderous Rider this, discard Soren, then I'm going to pick up Lutri. So I have lots of black mana. I'm going to grab blue with one of these and red with one of these. Yep. And like I said, I'm just going to discard Soren. That gets me up to the 5 I need with the Tainted Indulgence. Pick up Lutri, pass. Next turn I'll just reload with Tainted Indulgence plus Lutri. They could just fire up the Hive, but they're not going to. Good. Yeah, I'll just pass. I will trade Lutri for Den of the Bugbear. So we'll go Tainted Indulgence, flash in Lutri. Indulgence. Oh, they had Stomp, sure. I'd like to draw 4 cards, please. Actually, some pretty bad hits, but that's okay. I can go swamp Murderous Rider here and hold up 2 removal spells. So I can Heartless Act the Den if they activate it. I can hold Crippling Fear to kill the Bone Crusher. And Bolus the Ravager, sure. Well, I wish I could kill that with my Crippling Fear, but obviously I can't. So I'll just Heartless Act it. Boop. My turn. Thoughtseize, not the best draw. Crippling Fear. I think I need to Crippling Fear here. What are you, a Zombie Knight? Epic Zombie. Then I'll hit for 2. Pass the turn. They activate the Den. I shoot it with Drown in the Lock. And I have to deal with the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Hive of the Eye Tyrant also. But I've got some good draws left in the deck. Okay. That's not one of them. Go. Okay. Ooh, great draw. Okay. Let's get something good here, please. One of them into my hand. The Opt. This on the bottom. Exile this. Play Young Peasy. Am I playing this just to take 2, make a token? I don't think so. I will Opt right now, though. Bottom that. Oh, come on. They can just kill this. You know what? I am gonna do this. It's so dumb, but I think it's worth it. I think they're looting the land away. Okay, they've found far fewer lands so far this game than I have. They need to start hitting lands sometime soon, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jeez Louise. They've hit 8 lands. I've hit 10, 11, 12. I've seen 12 of my lands. Oh, they're just attacking. Yeah, sure. I'll double block my free tokens. Okay, something good. Oh, come on. No attacks, go. This is really frustrating. I feel like I played really well. And I'm just not getting paid off for it. Well, that's what happens sometimes, you know? They're eating their own graveyard. Why? Am I going to 1? Yeah. Come on, deck. They got so far ahead and then I just flooded a little. It's too bad. It's how Magic goes sometimes. Hopefully we hit the good side of variance in the next couple of games. What blue cards did they have? Or what red cards did they have? Do I want Aether Gust? They had Bone Crusher, Bolus, and Den. Yeah, I guess kind of seems good. Disdainful Stroke seems not that good. The only expensive card we saw from them was Bolus. Okay, no Disdainful Stroke. Yes, no. Yes, Dispute. Yes, Narset. No Ray of Enfeeblement. Moments of Craving kill Den of the Bugbears. But that's it, so probably not that. No Noxious Grasp. Yes, on the Thought Distortion, probably. No Fry. Anger kind of seems good against them, honestly. And I don't hate Pithing Needle. So then what am I taking out? Some of my like 2 damage removal spells, like Flame Blast Bolt, doesn't seem particularly good. I still want Fatal Push. Essence Scatter seems fine, actually. Legion's End does not. All these cards seem good. The Thought Distortion I probably don't need. I'm going to cut the Blood Chief's Thirst. I'm actually going to cut the Aether Gust and cut the... I don't know, the Extinction Event maybe? When all your cards are good, it makes sideboarding difficult. I'm sure I forgot something, but I think this is fine. Yeah, I mean, I'll keep this. Steam Vent's tapped on 1. This on Swamp, play Croxa on 2, I think. Or it's Foretell, Behold. We'll see. They'll probably just Thoughtseize me multiple times, and then we'll lose. I'm ready for it. Yep, Shock Thoughtseize. Nice. Here's Croxa. Cool. They're actually playing Death Shadow here. They're at 13 already. Ooh, good draw. Great draw, actually. Powers up Croxa and flips into a great land. Oh, they have Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I wish I had seen that in the first game. I would have sideboarded it a little differently. I'm just going to play the Water Grave and pick up Lutri. That's all I can really do here. I could try to play around some stuff, but I don't think it's really worth it. I think I'll let them have their treasures. Hopefully I can clean up with Anger. They discarded a Blood Tithe Harvesters, draw an extra card. They're just go blinking me. And then they exile my Croxa. It's pretty good. We're still in this though, I'm not... Like, it's not all over. If they Thoughtseize me here, then... Well, maybe it's over now. K-Command seems good, actually. I'll keep that. I wish I had a creature to pick up. That would be perfect, but make them discard, kill their reflection, still gonna be pretty good. I wish I was in a position to copy a K command here, but obviously can't do that. Yeah, sounds about right. Drown in the Lock does kill Bolas. Okay. But last turn they discarded a... they discarded a creature, which means they probably still have gas in their hand. Jeez Louise. Do I have any exile removal that deals with Scarab God? I don't know. I do not know. I can put this into my hand. I need to get rid of Lear. Shock this in. Play this. Eat Bolas. No, this Scarab God's just gonna bury me, though. I should put a Scarab God in this deck. This card's insane. Yeah, our opponent's draw has been perfect. Both games. They've just been able to find exactly what they needed at the right moments. And they have been thought seized at least twice, 3 times in the last game. Which, you know, you put the card in your deck so you can cast it, obviously, but... yeah, I'm not in the business of getting rid of Bolas. Play Bolas, discard your card. And now I'm just dead, right? Like, if I attack, I can gain 2. But they attack with... I guess I'll make them block. Or make them find the line, I guess. Yeah, if they do the math, they can figure out they can just kill me. They did the math. Oh, I didn't even see that they had the Den of the Bugbear. Yep. Cool. We're dead. I'm so frustrated that we ended up losing that first game. This game wasn't particularly close. They had the Scarab God trump card here, but the first game I felt like we should have won. Well, today tried to have some fun with Grixis Lutri and just got beaten in twice. It's really too bad. I played a bunch of practice games and I won with this deck. And then just got beaten in the 2 games I decided to record. I think that in that second match, especially in the first game, we got to show off what the deck can do. I pulled ahead pretty far, and then I just drew lands 3 turns in a row while my opponent drew gas. And, you know, when you start top decking, you just have to play the odds. And I think the odds were in my favor, and we just rolled a little unlucky. We were in a really good position at a certain point. But yeah, I think this deck is fun. I think there's a lot of different cards you can put in it to make it better. I think I'm going to try a Scarab God in the deck. I think there should be one in here for sure. It's just a hard threat to deal with, and it's... it might take the place of Lear, honestly. I haven't liked Lear in this build. So Scarab God as a sticky threat might be better. But yeah, it's a fun deck. If you want to do something fun, build a Lutri deck. put some of your favorite spells in it and give it a shot. If you play enough good cards, you're bound to win a couple games. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. That's going to be it from me for today. Sorry I couldn't win a match, but I think that this deck is powerful enough to do well. I wouldn't bring it to any like high stakes event or anything, but if you're looking for something different, I would give a deck like this a shot. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you next time.